Over the past year, I have been busy working on a project besides my YouTube channel and my main job, of course. The idea for this project came to me whilst browsing YouTube and seeing so many personal finance videos. There are some really great videos out there and some bad ones too, but my point is, if there's so much good self-help videos about personal finance, how come people are still struggling to keep their finances in good shape? Is there something missing? Perhaps videos are just not the best way to engage with people and get the desired result. But if that was the case, what could possibly explain it? Is it that people are just too busy with their life and they don't really have the time to sit down and build spreadsheets? That would make sense. Let's face it, not everybody enjoys thoroughly researching a topic and building a financial model. And those who do may not necessarily have the time or resource to do it, because let's face it, we live in a busy world and the free time that you have, you don't want to spend it watching videos on how to manage your finances. So I thought, instead of telling viewers how to calculate some values and get them to do the calculation, I decided instead to build the right tools for them. The idea here is that these tools will help them make the financial decisions by easily calculating the parameters and displaying in a way that's easily understandable. So for example, one of the tools I wanted to build was a salary calculator, which tells you how much of your income you get to take home, but also includes dividend income, rental income, capital gains. There are other salary calculators out there, but I haven't seen those additional elements, so I thought I'd build one. So I embarked on this journey, and it was quite the journey, as there were many skills that I did not possess and needed to acquire along the way. To start, while I did have a background in modeling, having done my PhD in MATLAB, I worked out that the best language to do this would likely be Python, which I had never used before. So I enrolled on this course on Udemy, and that was actually cheap but very good. I needed Python to build the models, but to first know how to build the models, I needed to research the topic. So back to the salary calculator example, I had to understand how the taxation system works in the UK, and suffice to say, it's overly complicated. The other skill set I needed to acquire is some web development. I needed to create a website, have it hosted, and get the calculators to work on the web for users, not just on my computer. At this point, I was tempted to outsource it on Fiverr because it seemed that it would take a lot more work to get the calculators online. However, that would also mean that every time there's a revision required or something to change, I would have to rely on these external contractors, and that would be a bit of a bottleneck. So I took another course again on Udemy, not sponsored by the way, and the course was about Flask, which is the Python web development framework. Another few months later, and I had some idea on how to proceed. That meant learning a few more things such as HTML, JavaScript, Bootstrap, but now I had the tools to build the front end and the back end of the website. Bringing everything together on top of my full-time job, my YouTube channel, and managing my investments, that meant that I had to reduce my video upload frequency from every week to every 2 weeks, so I hope you don't mind. However, it all paid off, and I managed to build a few tools which I hope you will find useful. I will share more details in the next video, so please make sure you subscribe, but I'm really excited to show you what I've built. And I think there are some really cool things you can do with it. So stay tuned, thank you for watching, and see you next time.